Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. One of my favorite westerns of all time. I mean, The Unforgiven. That's... you ever seen that movie? Pretty good. Pretty good. I would say it's one of the last great westerns of like the late 80s, early 90s. There was a dry spell of good western films for like a solid decade after that. It was all right. It was a really good movie. It's a strange title for the episode of this episode here from My Hero Academia. One of Endeavor's biggest fans shows up to settle some unfinished business, and he expects far more than an autograph. Oh boy, that's a hell of a synopsis there. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm interested to see who shows up, and he's just gonna be like, "You remember me?" And he's gonna be like, "No." I'm wondering if this is where Bakugo, Deku, and Shoto are gonna have to step up and take care of business themselves. We'll just have to see. I'm wondering if it's that guy we saw in the last episode. The one at the end in the last episode. This could get ugly. But let's go ahead and get this up on screen. Let's give it a watch. Here we go.
You did a fine job. Thank you.
You're thinking All Might would have settled the matter 30 minutes sooner, aren't you? You wish he'd answer the call.
No, sir. Nothing of the sort.
That villain is no joke. Watch him.
Yes, sir.
Endeavor. It's been so long. You left such a strong first impression on me. One look, and I knew nothing could outshine you. Ever since that day, you have been my only hope. 7 years ago, my dream almost came true, but you took me alive. What do you think I did first after getting out of prison? The most important thing. I started digging into your personal life.
Oh no.
I want you to end me.
I thought you three were close, so I figured you would have told them all about Toya.
It's not exactly an easy subject to broach.
Natsu and Toya were incredibly close when we were growing up. It happened soon after Mom was hospitalized. Her condition got even worse when she was committed, to the point that Shoto couldn't go see her. But things have gotten much better, except Natsu. He can't let go of his anger toward our dad. In his mind, our father basically killed Toya.
Time for me to take you back to school.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget you said you'd give me that tofu recipe.
Will do.
You gonna have your mama make it there, Bakugo?
Thank you.
I couldn't be happier that you're Shoto's friend, Midoriya. Thank you.
My pleasure. Really.
Look at shifting your schedules. In addition to our weekends, I want you all working 2 days during the school week.
So lame! Why doesn't the #1 hero have a bigger car?
Oh, great! The brat's not happy with his free ride!
What an aggressive driver.
Uh-oh.
It's not you.
Pull your head inside, you idiot!
Or is it stripes? Just like strips that he's able to influence.
Let my son go!
Not so fast! You remember me, don't you? Say you do!
No.
7 years ago, you were on the verge of a rampage
Wow.
when I showed up.
You've made me so happy! You remember ending!
You heard me. Put down my son!
Sorry, Endeavor, but you gotta understand. You see, I have nothing in this world worth protecting. Don't think I won't kill him! Please, don't mess it up this time! I want you to murder me. Use those incredible flames of yours to turn me into ash!
Oh, God.
Let's go.
You're forgetting something!
Ah, their outfits. Hell yeah.
Gotcha! Shoto, catch!
This guy's done for. I won't let him hurt Natsu.
No matter what.
Store up your power. Condense it, then fire.
Damn, I hate fighting in the winter!
Are those freaking kids? Don't ruin my glorious death!
The fool! He's thrown himself off balance.
Let's keep this between us, Endeavor.
I can reach him easily at this speed.
Think of your son first.
Why aren't you incinerating me? Drop Natsu! Ah! If you don't kill me quick, what happens next is your fault! More innocents are gonna end up dead!
Condense.
There you go. Good shit, Bakugo.
I've got
You got
this.
Natsu.
It's the same thing I do already. Use as much as I can manage. I can do this.
Ooh!
That's right. No one's dying. Not on our watch. None of your wishes are gonna come true. Yeah, he's right. You'll live to regret this.
Encased in ice.
Hey, you good?
Damn.
Are you hurt?
Of course not!
Oh, he hugged them both.
Old man smell!
He hugged Bakugo for saving him, I
White
guess.
line, moron!
He's been secured.
This is all wrong.
Extras! You alive?
If you mean the nice innocent people in their cars, yeah, they're fine. It's a total victory.
Shut up!
But it really is.
What was that you wanted us to do, number one? Just one time. I want you to show me that you can capture a villain faster than I can!
You did great.
Suddenly the guy gets all sincere and crap. Come on, John. At least act a little pissed off.
No!
Get off of me.
I'm sorry. For a second, all I could think was if I rescued you, you'd never say anything to me again, even if you were angry.
Huh?
I swear, I never meant to neglect you children. And Toya, I might as well have killed him myself.
All I remember is feeling abandoned, like Toya said. It'll be a cold day in hell before I ever forgive you. I'm not a kind person like Shoto is.
You say that, but you still show up for your family's sake. For your sister and for your mother. You're kind in your own way. It's okay if you don't forgive me. Because I don't want forgiveness. I want to atone.
Why should I have to get over my feelings when everything's your fault? So you want to atone? What the hell is there you can even do for us?
I do have something in mind.
No, stop it, Endeavor! Why are you suddenly being so soft? Just get angry!
Somebody should just let Bakugo kill that guy.
I was expecting Todoroki or Shoto to just be like, and ice up the rest of you.
You'd better be more careful, boss. That's 2 times in the last 2 days that you've been targeted. The darkness seems unending.
Him! He's the source! The fire he gives off blinds you!
Light will never go away either.
Thank you for earlier. So, what's your hero name?
Huh?
It's just Bakugo, right?
Wrong, nerd.
You finally picked one?
There's someone I gotta run it by first.
Hawks. Looks like you've got sharp eyes.
Somebody's talking about me. Aw, is it you, Endeavor?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Shoto and those friends of his rescued me.
I already talked to Shoto and Natsuo about this. I know you're trying to get things to where your mother is able to come back home peacefully. I'll build a new house somewhere that's in a more convenient location for the two of you. According to her attending physician, she'll be discharged soon. Recently, I've been having the same dream. My wife and children look like they're having fun around the dinner table. I'm never at that table. Yes. If I truly care about them, I'll remain here. I'll stay away.
Damn, don't. If he goes back to distancing himself again from his kids after all of this has been done to try and make it to where they will love him again, or even, you know, start down the road where they could potentially forgive him, but yet he starts distancing himself from them again. I can see the logic in his mind, but it's already warped logic. I mean, because they could find that, like, anyone on the internet could find out where anyone lives or any, like, details out there now. I mean, everyone can potentially be doxxed. And if someone wanted to look hard enough, then they would know where to look for, for the people that you care about, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this damn, dude, I'll tell you, man, this episode here, I was really hoping that that Natsuo would have that moment. I think he kind of did have the moment where his dad sort of rushed up and hugged him. Because it was Endeavor having that moment of, like, truly fearing losing his family. Another member of his family. At least that's what I think. How about you?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a deep episode. It's hard for me to form thoughts, or not. Like, I have thoughts, but it's hard for me to form my thoughts into words about it. If that makes sense at all. I don't know.
Crap.
It's like I'm happy to see them actually write such serious episodes in regards to things that have been brought up as not necessarily like the main part of the story, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you don't see this kind of like background reconciliation for every character usually in these kind of like superhero stories and stuff. Like, you usually will see it for like the very main character and sometimes the very main villains.
But this is like someone. I remember in the beginning, I didn't even know. Well, we didn't know Endeavor existed until about, I think it was the superheroes or the Hero Sports Festival.
Yeah, I can't remember for sure when they first mentioned it.
And then eventually we get introduced to him, and we think he's a dickhead. We think he's an asshole. And then we see why Shoto is so distant to him. And now here we've had episodes where we get to see the perspective of him. And in some ways I find myself understanding him, but in other ways I find myself, basically decrying his bullheadedness as just sheer stupidity. Because for him to treat his children that way, for him to treat his wife that way, that, and all for the goal of, becoming number one, that to me is just, there's no reason for you to treat your family like that.
Yeah. So, like, I don't really still feel 100% like he honestly deserves to 100% atone yet. Like,
yeah, I don't think he's there yet.
Because my whole thing from the get-go was like, people were telling me that Endeavor gets a little better later on, and I was like, how do you get better from that? Like, he is like 100% like a doesn't deserve a chance level piece of shit. Like, but
now you're starting to see it.
Yeah, it's starting to be like, all right, well, I would still be kind of on the same page as, like, He doesn't have to be forgiven, but at the very least, like, maybe I don't entirely hate him anymore for sure.
Yeah, I get that. And I
would say that he was definitely a piece of shit in his past, and he has done horrible things, and nobody should forget that. But perhaps he should be given a chance moving forward to prove that he's a different person now.
I agree 100%. Oh boy. So, hell of an episode. I like this episode a lot. This was The Unforgiven, My Hero Academia Season 5. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and if y'all want to see more, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Be sure to check out our Patreon. And I guess until next time, everyone, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody. Peace.